Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's technically Monica Mondays, but I'm tired and Nex is tired, so we're just gonna be jamming the Super Autobots and cracking some jokes. We are on now, Christina.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the bad jokes and the chill vibes, because I'm too tired to do voices, and Nex is too tired to do voices, so... What's up? What? Okay,
Hello?
Hi?
I'm having technical difficulties. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do 1 damage to 1 random enemy. That's pretty good. That would have been better, but I guess we'll just look at what we got. Ooh, this is a fun part. We're gonna be the flopping parts.
Nice.
The flopping parts versus Girl in the Bunny Suit. The hairy mammals.
Hey, quick question.
Possibly quick answer.
Let me know if it's just my computer, but are you still on the starting soon page?
Probably. Yeah, I'm still on the starting soon page.
Okay, well, let's get out of that and actually just... Holy fuck, what in the drug trip was that?
What?
The transition between it being a thing and... Jesus.
That transition?
Yes, that... What in the drug trip?
We've had that transition for, like, at least a month now. I thought you said you've been watching the VODs.
I have been. In the background of my existence.
Okay.
I guess I never really, paid attention to the screen very well.
Fair enough, I guess. I'll change that to the stream, but I just thought it was funny at the time.
No, it's really funny and just startling.
Okay. Marmoset, sell your next girl is free. That kind of sucks. The squeaky tools versus the flopping parts.
Wow, neither of those sound very good.
The squeaky tools beat the flopping parts.
Okay.
The sea urchin removes 5 health from the first enemy. That's pretty good. Let's give that. Owl, summon 1 level 1 mouse. End turn, increase sell value by 1 gold.
Is it bad that I want to jump off a cliff right now?
Yes.
Ah, damn. Sad. Because I wanna.
That's not good. Audience, don't do that. We have summoned the owl.
Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot.
Copy feint ability is level 1 from the highest tier enemy. Nah, not that good. The flopping parts versus the famous geysers.
Okay.
Man, I wish that owl did literally anything other than just be a 1-1 waste of space. Oh, okay. I see now. I see why the owl is actually super incredibly good.
What?
Every turn it stocks one free mouse into your party, and if you sell that mouse, you get a free apple, which gives the pet 1 + 1 + 1.
Oh, that's cool.
What was the other thing? Buy, give 1 random friend +1 health. Well, let's sell the mouse, first and foremost. Let's buy the otter. I guess we can buff the owl. Give adjacent friends +1 health every turn? That's also pretty damn good. We probably get rid of the fish for that. Yeah. Oh, that's a cute little song. Better than giraffe, which just says the word giraffe when you buy it.
What is it, a Pokemon now?
I don't know, but when every animal makes like its sound other than like that fish and giraffe, when you buy giraffe, it's just a human going in really close to the mic saying giraffe.
Give me a second and I'll find an audio clip of what a giraffe actually sounds like so we can understand why.
Okay. Oh no, I have too many things in my party. I don't get that free apple now. Ooh, okay, so the team is actually starting to come together pretty well. Is the 2 nearest friends behind +1 + 1? Oh wait, I can just like infinite buff the owl. If I get rid of the mosquito, buy the flamingo, then the tropical fish will buff the owl and the flamingo. The flamingo will buff the tropical fish and the owl will just give me a buff to use on anybody.
Okay.
Fried shrimp +3 -1. That seems pretty good for the owl. No, actually, it'd be good for the flamingo because the owl gets buffed twice and the tropical fish gets. No, because the flamingo gets buffed twice. The only thing that doesn't get buffed twice is the tropical fish. Boo. Well, dead in slide TW. I don't care.
Now I can see why they didn't play a giraffe noise.
Why? What does giraffe sound like?
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, stream, don't hate me for this.
Okay.
It's starting the video.
Alright. Do giraffes just scream?
Yeah. Ooh, Mortal in the chat.
What? I've never heard a giraffe scream before.
Apparently that's the sound giraffes make.
Interesting.
No wonder they didn't put it there.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I played this game before, it's fun as hell. I agree, it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's what that stands for.
I'm assuming that's what it stands for, at least.
I just read it's fun Ash. Which made my brain think it's FNAF.
Give honey perks to all pets. I could buy a mouse, even though I get them for free.
You could. Then you'd get doubled mouse.
The flopping parts versus the clumsy phantoms.
I have a steamer, like a steamed bun steamer, full of gummy worms.
Interesting. Why are you steaming gummy worms? I feel like they get really tough and chewy.
They turn to liquid mostly.
Bat. Start a battle, make 1 random enemy weak, which makes them take +3 damage. That sounds kind of bad, because it would ruin the synergy of my entire thing. Let's give you this. Give you that. Give do that. See, I guess we're just going for a build where we don't finish our team.
Okay, then.
Do you play an Apocalypse mod or RL Craft? I mean, I've heard good things about RL Craft. I'm assuming this is Minecraft we're talking about. I've heard good things about RL Craft, but I mean, it's up to you, I guess.
As
I'm
a
not
fan
your
of
boss.
RL Craft, it is a monster, and what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you guys?
I mean,
You guys think, yes, let's go get this stuff and then fight a dragon. What the fuck, guys?
I tried running it once and my computer crashed, so, like, I've never actually played it, which is why I said I've heard it sounds good.
Yeah, it looks really good when you actually get to play it. I'm mostly saying this based off of the streamers I watch, because a few of them are like 500 episodes into RL Craft and not done yet, because it's constantly updating.
Mm.
Like actual Minecraft, but weird.
Not me running 2 mod launchers at once. Okay. Have fun with that. Friend summoned. If outside battle, give it... That's interesting. Because that is what the owl is doing. It's summoning friends outside of battle, but it's summoning them to be sold immediately. Literally running RL Craft and the Apocalypse mod right now, because I couldn't decide. Okay. How...
Damn.
Are you just playing them simultaneously with, like, the same mouse and keyboard?
I mean, quite technically, they could be running the 2 mod packs separately, but on the same server.
Hmm.
To make one epic fucked up mod pack. But, like, you know.
They're just switching tabs.
Bitch! Make more creative ways to do things, okay?
Start of battle.
Combine them.
Start of battle, swap attack and health of all pets. I do not have the balls to do a hyena build. I gotta say. It sounds incredibly dangerous. Summon 1 level 1 pet from your current tier as a 1/1. Ooh, blobfish. If the nearest I remember blobfish.
Trauma much? The
No.
voice is like World War II flashbacks.
I remember blobfish because it was incredibly good, and it was one of the reasons I won is because I had a team where all 5 members of the team infinitely buffed each other's staminas, so I could buy them once and have them all be on level 3. Blobfish is insane.
I'm also going to say this. I appreciate that they use blobfish under the correct pressure and not the memeable blobfish face that most people know. Because
Yes.
at least this one is alive.
Yes.
The one that most people understand is it after being traumatized, forced out of water, and then plopped on a desk.
Yes. That being said, it's incredibly overpowered, so I'm replacing the sea urchin with it.
Wow. Okay.
The flopping parts versus the tropical fussbots. They're also using the infamous out build.
How fun.
Oh my god, my computer is handling it. That's good. Like I said, I tried doing that once, and I tried running Arcraft by itself, and it broke my computer. Okay, I need to start buffing the attack of Owl, because Broccoli kept lowering it. We can probably lower the fish. Wait, Lamar, before I can... That sounds rough, buddy.
The fuck? Oh, okay. Nothing.
A crow! I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna save that, so I can buy it.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Do you want to go on Reddit and answer some weird Reddit questions?
Sure.
I mean, it's absolutely free. I mean, we can't get in trouble for reading stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't get in trouble for reading stuff.
What subreddit would that be?
Well, we can either go to r/questions or my favorite subreddit, r/MITheAsshole.
I'm sorry. The flopping parts versus the Lord of the Sacks. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that was too good.
My cough laugh is gonna be immortal. Oh, it's fine. That's awesome.
Okay, after this round, we'll take a break for some AI.
You can keep playing while I read.
Okay, fair enough. We can do that.
I just need a minute to re-download Reddit because, you know, I haven't had my phone in like a year.
Buy the and then we'll use the chocolate on the blobfish because the blob will use itself. Let's also buff the caterpillar because it sucks at 1-1.
I love you.
Give one pet +2 +3? Lasagna? That is such a good one. It's a good thingy. Steal the rightmost shop food? Huh. This weekly pack is very interesting.
Yeah, I love how you just shouted lasagna at like the top of your lungs.
Everybody on this,
you.
everybody on this game knows what they're doing. There's not a single super auto pets right now. I can't just fed it some chocolate.
I've heard.
I'm not wrong though.
But it's still hilarious to hear. Like, out of context, you were playing a game, so like...
Even it's even in context, it's hilarious. Swap attack and health of a pet. That's actually really good. Because my 5/20 owl can become a 25 owl. And then its health will keep getting raised because of the tropical fish too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that lollipop was huge.
Lucky.
Buy and sell. Give one random friend +2 +2. I'll save that. It sounds decent. Oh. The flopping parts versus the hot uncles. Oh no, not the Jerboa. The Jerboa wiped my entire team. Oh, my caterpillar fed itself more chocolate. Deals 6 After attack, deal 6 damage to one random enemy. Interesting.
Are you still getting your ass beat?
No, I'm in the buying phase right now.
I know, but like in general.
Oh, no, I'm at 4 wins, 3 life left. On round 11. Which means I've tied most of the rounds, which is pretty good. Especially considering how much I suck at this game. I love how my owl is becoming my sweeper. That is just hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Also, my caterpillar is stronger than my blobfish in every aspect.
Okay. My shit's loading. We're getting there.
Alrighty. Sell the mouse for yet another free apple. This owl investment was huge. It is more than paid for itself by now. Give all friends +1/+1. That sounds pretty good, blue-ringed octopus. But now you gotta go back to where you came from, which is the void.
Huh. Okay. Ready for this story?
Yeah.
Do you want to just hear the title first and see if we want to read it?
Sure.
Friend slept with the neighbor and lost her laundry privileges. Now wants to use our laundry machine weekly. Am I the asshole for wanting to decline and having zero sympathy?
Wait, read that again? My brain didn't comprehend it.
Friend slept with neighbor. Lost her laundry privilege.
What?
Now wants to use OP's laundry. Is it bad of OP to say no and not want to?
I guess I'm more intrigued than anything. So, yeah, I guess we can keep reading.
Okay, I'm not telling you ages or shit, so suffer.
Okay. Sounds good.
My partner and I have some friends for 8 years. The friends, a woman, let's call her Heather, and a man, let's call him Greg. They live on Heather's parents' property. They have some debt and are living there in an attempt to save money. Greg and Heather are in a polyamorous relationship. Heather's mother disapproves of this relationship dynamic and has a stance that she does not want the neighbors to know about it due to fear of embarrassment. Greg and Heather depend on Heather's parents' laundry machines to do their laundry. Some context. My partner and I have always been accepting of their relationship dynamic and have been understanding of their financial situation. When they come over to our place to hang out, we usually purchase dinner. We'll sometimes bring snacks, and if we don't purchase dinner... Really? Cut me off again.
Sorry. I just wanted to point that one out before the battle ended.
Okay. They strictly go halves, or they'll bring a meal kit and make dinner at our place. Sometimes they'll arrive at our place with some food they brought for lunch and maybe coffees, but it's only ever something for them, and we'll sit there and eat in front of us. Oh, my account just fucking crashed.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Give me a second while I reload it, because now I might have lost that fucking thread.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Most people do this ahead of time and pre-plan.
Well, we're not exactly good at my job.
Oh, you're fine enough.
To fill you in on what you missed while you were reading, almost all the pets are over 2020 at this point.
Cool bean.
Oh no! Their caterpillar transformed!
Into what?
A butterfly.
Oh,
A butterfly that steals my steps.
Oh, gods.
And we died because of that butterfly.
Not refined the thing.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
I guess we're finding a new thing.
Okay. One random friend plus one health? Sure. 2 random friends plus 1 attack? Sure. Okay, well, we gotta be the big organisms versus the alert players.
This server is just a lot of random stuff right now.
Yep.
I can't find anything that sounds cool.
What about the friendly bubbles?
It's nice.
They have a crow on their head. I have no head.
Yeah, you don't get any right now.
The Stout? Oh wait, that's not funny because I haven't played Inscription on stream yet. Never mind. God, if you're watching the VOD of this and you've already watched the Inscription VOD of this, or the VOD of the Inscription stream, the Stout, that'll make sense in the future. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'm subreddits.
Give them
Because
plus.
I need just to switch subreddits to see if I can find something better.
Okay. All of my pets suck right now, so this is fine. The fast poets. Oh wait, that was fast mode. Fast mode. I was beaten by a mouse. Look, I never claimed to be good at this game, okay?
No, you didn't, and I'm very proud of you for trying. While I scroll over here and read.
The big organisms versus I left a giant fucking hole in my team versus the dry bikers. I deliberately went into this battle with only 4 pets. For anybody listening to this and wondering what that sound was the sound of my soul leaving my body.
Oh, I found a Bridezilla story that seems to be weird.
Alright.
Maid of Honor said my wedding was too close to her birthday.
Alright. Let's hear it.
This person says, I'm trying to get this all off my chest because I'm beyond frustrated right now and need somewhere to vent. I was the maid of honor for a friend this fall. I got engaged this summer, and she made quite a few comments about how I need to focus on her wedding and not my own. And now that her wedding is over, my fiance and I have been slowly touring venues, and we found the one. It's absolutely perfect, and we found a date that we like. We were at a bonfire tonight, and the topic came up, and we were asked what the date was. It was on a Friday. And my maid of honor's birthday just happens to be 4 days afterwards, the following Tuesday. She immediately says that it's too close to her birthday, and that if that's the date we choose to go with, she's going to pretend our reception is a big party for her. What do I even say? What the fuck?
That's kind of insane.
Yeah, because it's 4 days before your birthday. Therefore, it's not for you. Second of all, it's somebody else's wedding, so it's really not for you.
Yeah.
A bunch of people are saying that she needs to leave. Everyone is just leaving red flag emojis.
Okay.
But to be fair, that is a walking red flag right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the Jerboa, which is the apparently second best pet in the entire game. Basically, what it does is whenever it eats an apple, everything gets +1/+1 instead of just it. So we basically won. The only thing better than it isn't even in this bundle, I don't think. So. It's basically guaranteed that we win at this point. And I know that every time I get cocky, I immediately lose, but I'm actually kind of confident about it this time. For realsies. We gotta sell the otter to buy the puppy. Because the puppy will let us get either the oven mitts or the toilet paper. Stock 1 free lasagna on break! I gotta get the oven mitts.
What the fuck? Okay.
What, you don't want free lasagna whenever your oven mitts break? The Blaine shirts! I mean, like, free lasagna is pretty good. It's +2 +3 for no cost. Oh, the caterpillar, that's pretty damn good. Okay, I'm gonna sell the gecko to buy the blue-ringed octopus, to sell the blue-ringed octopus to buy the caterpillar. And then I'll buy an ant. A sauropod! Food bot gained +1 gold. Or...
Hello there.
Oh, Gibson... hang on. Gibson Blood. Thank you for the raid with Party of 4. Let me just double check my shoutout command because I cannot remember it. I have to go back to my Nightbot website. For anybody just tuning in, we're just kind of chilling to some Super Auto Pets while we're chatting. No, I have a custom one. Oh wait, no, I do just have default SO. Thanks for the reminder, Gibson. Sorry, I just accidentally shut it on myself. I forgot I have to add your username. Okay, I've never been rated before. Give me a second.
Yeah, that is fair. We've never had someone like want to be here.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the raid. How was the raid? Or how was Super Auto Pets? Good. That's good. We're not doing too much right now. We're just kind of chilling, trying out the weekly pack while we went 10-10 and then 9-10. Those are some pretty good rounds. On Turtle. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, we're not doing too much. We're just trying out the weekly pack and reading some Reddit. Which one would you recommend? The Sauropod or the Octopus? Because on the other hand, you get 1 gold refund, or on the other hand, you get 6 attack to a random enemy. Which sounds pretty good. Actually, I can probably sell the puppy and just get both. No! I forgot that they were linked. If you can get Octo Huge, okay. I'll get it next time. I may have pulled a bit of a dumb move. Yes, lol, indeed. I shall use the lasagna on the sauropod. Live and learn. Yep. Ooh, chocolate and lasagna. That's a pretty good food roll. And another jerboa. And I'm about to get a free lasagna from my oven that's breaking. The big organisms versus the alleged shovels. They're only shovels allegedly. Why didn't they just immediately sell the zebra? I feel like that's just what you do at zebra. You buy it and sell it. It's right in the description. Give me that free lasagna. It's been cooking for like 3 rounds. Let's buff the sauropod. We can give chocolate to the caterpillar to make it grow faster. Food gives double attack and health, works 2 times per turn, or the octopus. Okay, I'm gonna need your advice one more time. Which one would you recommend out of these 2? Octopus or cat? Because both of them sound pretty good. Did you use food, cat? Got it.
Okay then. I just found an interesting post.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's got linked into the Bridezilla website.
Okay.
But it's technically from Am I the Asshole?
Sounds good.
It says, am I the asshole for putting my daughter in a light-colored dress for my friend's wedding? How does that intro sound so far?
I mean, I kind of want to see what the catch is, because otherwise it seems like that's fine. Also, yes, I agree, Gibson, doubling food does sound pretty good in hindsight.
Okay. My friend dreamed her whole life of her wedding day, so when she got engaged, she became the most annoying person on the planet. I say this fondly, but the truth is, she became someone very different from who she really was. She started being rude to the people she hired to help with the wedding, and she was even rude to her own family and friends. And the last victims were my daughter and I. She got married a few days ago, and the dress code was dark colors because she wanted to be the only one to wear a light color, which was white. So all the guests respected it, even the children. The thing is that during the ceremony, my daughter had an accident, and I had to change her dress, and the only one she had left in her suitcase that was clean was a pink one. And normally, I would have packed another dark dress for her, but I'm pregnant, and honestly, I did not remember. And I think the spare one I had for her went missing in transit because I couldn't find it the morning of. Well, I made the great effort, and I told her about this, and she said it was fine, and I put the dress on her. I guess she assumed it was a darker pink than what I told her, because when she saw her in a bright pink dress, not near white or like baby pink, but a like
a hot
neon pink dress, she blew up and started screaming at my 1-year-old. Not me, but my 1-year-old for wearing a light color.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
I don't think
I'm very confused.
Gibson's saying yeah, just because they have a thing against light colors, but yeah, I think
the end of their statement is not NTA, so not the asshole.
Okay.
No, because it was a straight-up accident. You cannot control when an infant has an accident, and she even asked if it was okay to put her in the said light-colored dress. And to be fair, neon pink does not count as a light color. It is a neon, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
No one was going to care if a baby is in a bright pink dress at a wedding. I wear bright pinks and random, like, bright blues to weddings all the time.
Yeah,
it's mostly because I don't have anything besides black, and I don't want to make it look like I'm being disrespectful.
Yeah, I think they're fine. I just want to point out that we are the hard kilts this time. I thought you might get a kick out of that one.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
The hard kilts versus the huge riders. Oh, I love this server. Whatever server I found myself in, I love it.
You say this and my dog has looked up from like the corner of my room. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Okay, so we will buff the gecko. Then we will get the mosquito. We will save the peach, and we will reroll. Ooh, pretty decent roll. Stretch. The hard kilts versus the silly whippersnappers. Lots of pot shots being taken. Victory! And we got our life back. Must be nice having a life. Remove the 2 nearest friendly perks to summon 166 mole. What? That sounds bad. Why would I want that? I can just get the tropical fish instead. Which just sounds objectively better.
Mm-hmm.
Copy feint ability level 1 from the highest tier enemy. Okay. I don't want either of this. The hard kilts versus the skulking sailors. Oh no, my otter is weakened. Good thing my fish slapped that marmoset in the face.
Okay, I found another one.
Okay.
It's also from the Am I the Asshole server.
Sounds good.
Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law that the grudge she's holding over me for wedding photos is very stupid?
Okay, go on.
Okay, so this
I'm
is
intrigued.
about her older brother's wife. So, they've named them Tim and Vicky. It makes sense. She's noticed that Vicky has been acting weird around her, avoiding interactions, eye contact, won't make conversation, and genuinely just is annoyed by them. And it was starting to get to them, so they asked if something happened and if they'd done anything wrong. He confirmed that Vicky was angry at Oki over something. He explained that a while ago, her mother, Opie's mother, posted some old photos from his and Vicky's wedding on Facebook, and that she used a whiteout filter or a washout filter that made the dress that Opie was wearing go from a pretty bright pastel blue to an almost bluish white color. I reminded Vicky that it was 9 years ago. It was an old photo that they had scanned into a fax, which was already damaged and sun-bleached. And when the filter was added, it just made the dress look whiter than it actually was. That she was the one who recommended the dress, and I told her I didn't know because I didn't remember much, but she said that it looked pretty that whole day. She should have told my mom and not held a grudge against me. She also should have maybe not recommended the color and dress that I wore if she was going to get mad when the photos are later reposted in a poor condition.
I just want to thank Gibson real quick for the sound effect. So, thank you for playing the Fruits Basket theme. It's a good show. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah. I don't think the poster was bad, by the way.
Yeah, I was trying to follow along, and I don't think so either.
No, if the bride picks your dress and picks the color, because you're in the bridal party, right?
Yeah.
And then later gets mad when someone faxes and like re-uploads a ruined digital copy of a photo, and the filter happens to make it a little lighter or a lot lighter due to damage than the actual dress during the day, while still having the original photos which show a darker dress, they are just a dumb cunt for that.
Yeah.
It's not OP's fault. In all honesty, it's the sun's fault if you've kept it somewhere where the sun could bleach the photo like that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
there's a response to someone saying, well, what shade of blue was it? And they said, think of an ocean pastel blue, which wouldn't be anywhere near white, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Like, sea blue versus white is very distinct.
So it literally had to have been from sun damage or from the scanner because it could have been glossy paper to make it reflect weird. Because she did also respond to another one asking, was any of the other outfits messed up? And apparently the bride's dress was so washed out due to the damage in the filter that you couldn't even see the dress.
Oh, wow.
So, that is super stupid of her to hold a grudge over something that she couldn't control.
Yeah.
And that the bride picked the dress. And this was a photo from over 9 years ago.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm bad at contributing things.
It's okay.
The hard kilts versus the bamboozled believers.
Damn, who hurt these poor kids? Are they just Christians in disguise?
I mean, from their avatar, it looks like they're a furry.
Yeah, they do look like a furry.
Tier, whatever pets unlocked. Tier 4. Let's get that. So now it'll be leveled up to level 2.
Oh. Well, this one's gonna be awkward.
Okay.
It's tagged for Am I a Bridezilla and also Am I the Asshole? So it's been double posted.
Interesting.
And says, best man's girlfriend literally sabotages my wedding preparations, and I'm afraid they're going to destroy our special day. Is this Bridezilla of me to ban her? Am I the asshole if I ban her?
Huh. I mean, so far I feel like I'm on their side.
So far, okay. Okay, this is, I'm marrying the man of my life in just about 1.5 months. We are from Europe, Orthodox Christians, and specifically from a quite traditional backland country where the couple chooses the best man who is usually either a common friend of each other or each one of the couple chooses one close friend. So imagine like a best man and another best man / woman. So pretty much maid of honor stuff. Okay, it's explaining that part. Are for cultural purposes to help a lot during the preparations, as well as pay for very specific stuff. They're supposed to be there for a couple of days, help a lot during the wedding day, stand next to the bride and groom, perform placing the rings, wedding crowns, as well as greet all family and friends. Greet. She misspelled that. There's an edit. It says edit, update, fixed, greet.
Okay.
All family and friends take pictures with the couple after the ceremony, help guests to their tables during reception. Also, the best man is expected to baptize your first child to seal a really strong bond across the two families and be there for the child all throughout their life. In our case, I have moved across the country to a small town and have been staying with my future husband for the last 6 years. Found a job here and try to have a happy life. My man has a lot of business in the town and region. And weddings in my country are huge social events where people literally never speak to each other, even if they forget, and they all somehow manage to show up. So we ended up inviting about 500 people. Having agreed to all this, I insisted on my husband choosing our best man, who is a great guy, and we have gotten along pretty well until the last year. But along the best man came his girlfriend. Upon announcing to our best man that we want him to help us marry, the girlfriend stood by his side, and by day one she thought she was going to be the best woman, and mistakenly, I never corrected her until it got a little too late. In fact, she took it so for granted and stupid, she shamed me to stop and correct her. I wanted her to be by the side of the best man through the ceremony, and I wanted her to help us, since she was quite a similar story to me and had moved across the country for her man, the best man. Basically, I liked the idea of us becoming friends, although I had known her for 6 months at that time. Okay? Because deep down I knew she was going to be the godmother of our future children. I tried to force myself to like her, really. Tried to bond with her, she refused. I shared personal stuff to help when she asked, trying to move it along, stuff about my mother and surviving cancer. And the thought of antidepressants because of that made me very weird. Negative thoughts about my in-laws have insisted about the big wedding despite us not being religious. How I regret arranging a 500 people wedding. I mean, to be fair, that's a lot of fucking people, right?
Yeah, that's a lot.
How the fuck do you manage to know 500 people?
I mean, I don't think I know 500 people.
No, but that's between the bride and groom, so. I mean, I would immediately have a panic attack at the idea of having that many people at my wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, just
talk.
I just wanted to mention the fact that the eel is incredibly overpowered. I've gotten it to the point where every turn it multiplies its, it adds 150% of its current health onto itself.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
I confess that my nephew had gotten, diagnosed with autism. That's where I left off.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the spot where it did, because when I looked away, it reevaluated where I was.
Ooh, the hard kilts versus the frisky fingers.
I also confessed to her that I was battling an eating disorder for the past 10 years. 5 months into our closer bonding and 7 months before the wedding, I saw her true character. She expressed jealousy and always victimized herself. After every time I met her, I felt sorry for her because she always found something to whine about, that all the others have it, and she does not. She said she is jealous that we get to marry, and that she feels like her man is not yet up to the question. She says she feels shitty that I found a job here and have been well paid, while she's not. How lucky I am to have in-laws that are wealthy, blah blah blah. She was dreaming for herself and she might have in front of other people during my wedding planning. About how lucky I am and stuff to be so slim and stuff, and how she seriously wanted to know my diet. She said, I eat, this is why I look all fat and not slimish at the wedding. She grabbed a fork and pushed it into my mouth and said, please eat, I can't stand the thought of me being the fat one in all these photos. There was also an instant where she basically searched my nephew and commented, does this kid have a problem? Can't he understand that people in this place want a quiet dinner and no one wants to hear him? He also makes comments about how I have all the money and shouldn't have to work because of my in-laws, and how privileged me and my husband are. So her words have been written down as above. They sound horrible, but I want you to imagine them being said by a super cute girl with a whiny voice and a grimace of a sad face all the time. She practically whined and said it out loud that she was jealous of everything we have as a couple, and how she has to fight to get all these things, and how we're just lucky, and how she's mad that we're lucky, and jealous that we're just so lucky for all the money and stuff. And after she expressed openly these beliefs, she usually turns to her man, her boyfriend, and says, why aren't we like that, huh? She does this every fucking time. Every goddamn time. Every time that we see her, it's just this over and over. And he normally just kisses her and pats her on the head and tells her maybe one day. And I've been trying to be nice, but it has been giving me issues. Because she has started to text me bringing up my own personal issues that I now regret telling her. Jesus fuck. I'm skipping most of this because it's mostly them talking about how this lady is like trying to fake an eating disorder and has faked being pregnant.
Okay.
Oh, cool. She called OP snobbish and tried to change all of the food stuff and decorations to be about herself. Because she's the maid of honor.
Yeah.
They just let her do it.
I'm
and the bride is
disliking
able
this maid of honor even more.
Nope, she's not the asshole, sweetheart. Ban that bitch. Ban her right now. Out of your life. Pew pew. Out.
Yeah. So the hard kilts ultimately ended up falling. Unfortunately. We could be the oversized firemen.
No, overexcited minerals.
Oh, too late. Oversized firemen versus the misty millionaires.
Alright, I was chewing when I had that thought, so.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just you had said that like right after I clicked it.
Sorry.
Sell that to buff them, then we can buff the ant because apparently it's our ace right now. Save the peach. Save the otter. If we can get that owl back, that will be huge. Not the juicy fuddy-duddies. The juicy fuddy-duddies beat the oversized firemen. Oh, the eel's back. Okay, that's pretty good. We need the eel.
You are so excited over an eel.
Well, it's because, again, it adds 150% of its current health every round.
Yes, fair enough.
Oversized firemen versus the barbaric hats. Their hats don't look that barbaric. They look pretty posh.
Wow, you sound very British when you say that word.
Sorry? Question mark?
Not you.
Okay.
You don't have a thing for British.
Fair enough, fair enough. Otter, you made the perfect choice in buffing the eel. Now everybody just keep buffing the eel and nobody gets hurt. Okay. I also bought a worm to stock a cheapened apple to give to the eel. The ironic dust bunnies. Yeah, no, we got sweeped by an eel. Everybody seems to realize that for the weekly pack, the eel seems to be the best one.
Okay, I found another one.
Okay.
Another story?
Yeah, let's hear it.
It is not from Bridezilla or from Am I the Asshole? It's actually from r/entitled people. And it says, entitled coworker tries to hijack our wedding.
Okay.
Are you interested?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just dealing with somebody in chat.
Okay. Is someone doing something stupid?
Well, if you count advertising their services and like advertising viewer bots in my chat, then yeah, they are doing something pretty stupid.
Yeah, it's also against terms of service to have viewer bots. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm blocking them. But anybody watching this, don't don't listen to the thing that showed up on screen. It's probably still showing up on screen. Actually, let me make it so that chat messages fade over time.
Just so you guys know that viewer bots, if too many of them are sent to one person because people pay for them, whether it's the streamer or from followers, the streamer can get put under a conduct review and could lose their revenue because of it. They'll be sent back to square one. Don't listen to those weirdos. Stupid.
Okay, well, now that that person has been dealt with, we will get back to it. Let's give the apple to the eel and save the lollipop. Save the crow, too.
Okay, ready for the story?
Yep.
Okay. It tells us, we can read both part 1 and part 2 or just part 2. Part 2 is the main part they're talking about, part 1 is background.
Let's hear parts 1 and 2.
Okay. Part 1. The wedding that they wanted and had. My lady wife, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this wedding happened in 1992. So this man is very awkward. So he's gonna use weird words. So
Okay.
My lady wife is the anti-Karen and anti-Bridezilla. On our first date, she found out a stack of restaurant coupons and said, "Where do you want to take me?" We picked Pizza Hut. Her
Nice.
engagement ring is a heart-shaped amethyst with 2 diamond chips. I bought it at Kmart. She cherishes it. Her wedding dress did not come from a bridal shop. It came from the Sears catalog. It was a very simple white lace straight key-length dress with cream undertones. Would not be out of place at an afternoon tea. This gives me the fact that they might be British, because afternoon teas only happen in the UK anymore. And they weren't really a thing in America. Because America said, fuck your tea, let's make coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. I bought a 3-piece navy pinstripe suit because I needed a suit anyways. We wore the same clothes, just with different accessories, to a costume party as a gangster and his mall, which is a mall is the lady that follows them around.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point this out.
Sounds good.
We had the wedding at our church. Our pastor was the real deal. He blessed the rings, and when handing them back, they were ice cold. We exchanged the old wedding vows. Thanks, King James Bible. My lady wife nixed the obey part, though. She didn't like that. A couple of my buddies found out at the last minute that we could make it and showed up. After we said our vows, they pulled out swords. Swords!
Mm-hmm.
And made an impromptu arc for us to walk under.
That sounds so epic.
My wife's friends were upset and started yelling, "Nobody told us to bring our swords!"
I love how the fact that they're getting upset at the fact that they couldn't participate in the sword arch.
Yeah, major sci-fi, fantasy, D&D, medieval geeks on both sides of the aisle.
Can we have a sword arch at ours?
Of course we can! That would be awesome!
I'd want it. Oh, hang on. The oversized fireman versus the flopping balls. Okay, yeah, I want a sword arch.
Okay, so be it. Sword arch it is. Although I do feel like, at the very least, someone is going to be carrying weapons for us. So we should get to pick our own.
Okay.
Since I don't really wear jewelry, we can have normal rings, that way people can tell. But I, in my polyamorous wisdom, believe that we should all be swapping wedding weapons.
Fair.
Because I want a motherfucking scythe.
That sounds pretty good.
Someone give me a scythe, and I'll give you a sword, and then we just go around and give everyone little wedding presents.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that our husband wants battle axes. He is a big fan of big, double-sided battle axes. As you can tell, our husband is a barbarian.
I'm just pretty hyped for the sword arch. Those things are cool.
Yeah. Ooh, sword arch, and then, it's gonna be awesome when we leave. Because
Yeah.
I say that we should leave on my trike.
That is a power play.
To leave on a trike?
Yes. Also, I just want to say, I just found a really cool combo. Anybody who's been watching, Worm plus Jerboa is insane, because Worm gives you discounted apples every single turn, and Jerboa buffs everybody if it gets an apple.
So you're just feeding it. You're just feeding the Jerboa.
Yeah, and the Jerboa then feeds everything else.
Okay, back to the story.
Yes, back to what we were actually doing today.
The reception was in a community room at a volunteer fire department I belong to. Not fancy, but so informal and chill, and practically free. A local supermarket with awesome hot foods bar catered. Everyone had so much fun. My boss's boss, a good friend, gorgeous blonde, showed up in her little black dress and appropriately flirted with my buddies. I don't think anyone will forget the pillow mint fight that broke out. A few of my wife's older relatives seemed sort of confused at the antics at first, but ended up having a blast. My father-in-law had set a rough budget for the wedding in his head. My lady wife came in way under that, so he gave us the difference in cash at the reception. He was already paying for the honeymoon as his wedding present to us. Honeymoon was within a day's drive and was a huge deal for what we got. Lady wife remembers the complete total spent by us and father-in-law, around $2,000 in 1992, which included the honeymoon. So under $4,500 today. 32 years together and 31 years married this October. Next anniversary, I'm going to take a page from my granddad and raise a toast to 5 years of wedded bliss. That was part 1.
Okay.
That seems fucking awesome, right?
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
I say that in both of my weddings, I'm gonna have my wedding parties bring their own weapons, that way we can have a weapon arc.
Yes.
No battle axes because those fuckers are heavy, but scythes are okay.
Yes. What about daggers? Are daggers welcome?
Daggers, if your arm is long enough, because you have to be able to connect the tip to tip, and it would be very awkward for one person to fully hold a sword while you're standing on a couple of axes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
But, that would be cool. Plus, it doesn't matter what era your sword is from, as long as they're all around the same size. So I'm half expecting to see at least a few of our friends with, like, Halo weapons or something. The long-bladed ones. Yeah, the long-bladed ones. I know that a few of our Jedi friends might, come up with their lightsabers, but that's close enough, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't make it any better that I planned on wearing all black and a cape to my wedding, so...
And I mean, we have established in the past that you basically did go to a Jedi Padawan school.
Hey, at least I survived this one unlike the others.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be funny because my dress plan is gonna be black and red, so it's just gonna look awesome. The whole wedding is supposed to be black, red, and like whites and purples, because it's just a combination of, our favorite colors. Okay, now part 2, the attempted hijacking.
The what? I didn't see that coming.
The attempted hijacking. Okay.
I see.
Ready?
Yeah.
When my lady wife announced our engagement, one of her co-workers, not even a friend, apparently got wedding rabies. She was so happy and went over the top offering to help. Lady wife was doing the tiny amount of wedding planning that was needed, as seen above. As her maid of honor lived in New Jersey, we lived in upstate New York.
Yeah, I've been there.
upstate New York to the west.
Yeah, that's where I am.
I know. Okay, so they're over there. So you can imagine, like, the kind of places that the wedding is then.
Yeah.
Damn, that must have been fucking pretty.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
had
pretty
two
here.
kids to look after. Coworker insisted that it wasn't fair to my wife that the maid of honor wasn't doing the wedding planning. She kept trying to insert herself as the wedding planner. Nice of her to offer, but she wanted to arrange our wedding the way she wanted it. Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot? No. We do not want frou-frou, centerpiece thingies, or any of that nonsense. Coworker, not knowing my wife well, of course, had zero clue what our tastes were. My wife's maid of honor was already making custom silk flowers for us and the tables as wedding presents. I think Coworker was delusional enough to think that she could weasel her way into being the maid of honor. My wife kept politely but firmly shutting her down. Last straw was when Coworker called me to tell me about the surprise bridal shower she was throwing for my wife so I could get her there. Oh, hell no. First, my wife was already going to have a bridal shower at our house. Mother-in-law and I went down to the fire hall and watched baseball. Second, my wife hates surprise parties. Third, my wife would never have picked that restaurant. An overpriced steakhouse is the absolute last restaurant we would ever pick. Fourth, who the heck was she planning on inviting? She didn't know any of my wife's friends. Wife shut that down hard. She immediately called coworker and told her off. No meltdown, no yelling, no screaming, no bad language or insults, just pure anger, as hot and bright as a welder's torch. Cute tears from coworker, boo-hoo, I was just trying to help. Nope, denied. We joke that we need to help my lady wife away from breakable objects when she's angry. Cities, mountain ranges, that kind of fragile stuff. Drama over. Then the wedding happened.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Awesome post. Oh, we got beaten by an octopus.
I love you, but this is when D&D just started getting cool, so these guys were first-generation nerds.
Yeah. Ooh, I unlocked a magic portal. That sounds pretty epic.
You know what I've just realized?
What?
That when I get the Master Sword fixed, I want the person who is, like, you know, ordained, you know, who's marrying me to my partner, I want them to be standing there with the Master Sword. That would look so fucking weird and so fucking cool.
It would look both of those. Oh, painful burp.
The Dark Link version, though, because the blue and gold would just clash way too much with the black and red of the wedding. I just plopped my dog into my lap, and she looks like she just, like, saw God.
You just gave that poor dog an existential crisis.
I just scooped her up. I wasn't gentle with her either.
What do you think we should be for this one?
Insolent teapots.
Insolent teapots it is. Ah, we lost.
I think my dog has officially fallen back asleep in my lap.
Okay.
I'm sending you a photo for you to look at after the stream.
Sounds good. We will buy the lemur. Ooh, radio or garlic press? Give the radio. Give friends +1 health on it when it breaks.
I didn't hear press. I did not hear the word press.
What did I say?
I heard garlic breast. So now I just have, like, the picture of a bulb of garlic with pits in my head.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a thought.
Yeah.
You're now disappointed in yourself, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I've been having terrible rolls so far, so that's great. I love that. Guess I'll get the worm soon. Insolent teapots versus the ballistic citizens.
Who armed the citizens?
I'm guessing that finger gun that the avatar is holding.
Damn.
Okay, well, let's just get a level 2 worm going. We can sell the otter to get the to save for the tropical fish. Which means we're just gonna have a hole in our team again. That's fine. This is fine. Insolent teapots versus the determined pots. It's a battle of the pots. And the determined ones won out in the end. Because they were filled with determination. Don't die.
Precious, what the fuck? My dog farted.
Okay.
I can taste it.
Ew. Also, apparently if you buy the goldfish, somebody gets really close to the mic and goes bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, that's what a goldfish makes.
Yeah, but like, they said it, like it was a grown man saying it.
Damn.
It's always very jarring when you get those, like, recorded on a microphone sound effects, because most of them are just, like, very clearly, like, chiptune sound effects. So it's very weird when all of a sudden you get bloop, 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 or giraffe. Let's see.
Okay.
I
see a lot of these stories are complaining about bachelorette parties.
Okay.
My question is, why?
Why what?
Why bachelorette parties?
Why do they exist?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do bachelor parties exist?
Well, I know the story for bachelor parties. Bachelor parties are supposed to be like a guy's last chance at freedom to back out before his wedding. That's what they were originally planned for.
Yeah, but that's kind of the same for bachelorette parties.
No, bachelorette parties only started, like, recently.
Oh. Okay.
Technically, the women used to sit at home and sew things before the wedding to recoup and prepare themselves to, serve for the rest of their lives. I just find it very fucking awkward that everyone's complaining that, oh, we weren't allowed to go to a strip club or get blackout drunk because my husband doesn't want that. Kind of things.
Yeah.
Or a lot of them were, my friends won't pay $200 per person to go to a different country for 2 days for a bachelorette party.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bit excessive.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have a bachelorette party, I have like 3 female friends. There's no point. We're just gonna stay home and end up watching anime.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that our husband's bachelor party, his groomsman, like his dude, I forgot the name, the best man.
Yeah.
Doesn't like anything that he likes.
Well, that sucks.
I mean, he's a big video game nerd. He owns pretty much every fucking video game for the Switch, right?
Okay.
But this man wants to take our husband, our can we stay inside, our do we have to go socialize? Husband, out camping, hunting, and fishing.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean, he's okay with fishing, but he doesn't want to do that for multiple days. And he's never hunted before. And to be fair, he kind of finds it weird. Like, why are we shooting an animal? We can just buy food from the store. We don't have to hunt them anymore. There's not like there's overpopulation or anything, right?
Yeah, hunting has always seemed like a weird hobby to have. Like, that'd be like somebody saying, oh yeah, I'm a serial killer, that's my hobby.
Yeah, this dude is even like, oh yeah, if we kill anything, I was kind of expecting to keep the head for myself and not let him take any home.
People mounting things they hunt on their wall always just gives me the creeps.
I've been in this guy's room. His bed frame has deer antlers bolted to the bed and deer heads everywhere.
I don't think I could even, like, sleep in that room. I feel like I just feel like they're staring at me.
They are staring at you. He got the little glass eyes where you can see the actual part of them.
Well, why?
So their eyes trap you. It makes him feel manly.
Okay.
My thought...
I don't get it.
I don't either. My thought was, what if we do this? There's a gaming cafe in the mall, right?
Okay.
What if we sent the boys to the gaming cafe and we walked the mall and then we met up at the food court to get food and then we went home?
That sounds nice. I like food.
I know. Plus there's like this really good fucking noodle restaurant there that sells like 2 different kinds of noodles plus rice and 3 meats on top of it, and it's so fucking good.
I bet. Also, sorry for the 3 people left remaining. Sorry that this kind of just turned into us planning our wedding. I hope it's not too boring.
Yeah, it can't be too boring. They get insights into the personal life of the Minning and the Theft Dragons.
Fair enough.
Plus, it's more of like an easy contemplation of why the fuck do these things exist? Why the fuck are people paying upwards of a few hundred to thousands of dollars for them, right?
Yeah, I just want to point out the draconic balls.
Draconic balls?
The insolent teapots versus the draconic balls.
Damn. That had to be a thing you had to fight when the Death Dragons are on streams with you, huh?
Yeah. Give the apple to the drip.
I swear, at some point we should just make a submit your memes thing and do like meme reacts at some point.
Okay, I mean, I do have r/MindingNatureYT. I just haven't really done anything with it yet.
Do? Oh, nope, looking it up.
It's gonna be empty.
I found it.
Cool. Is there just my post and literally nothing else, or have people actually found it already?
Nope. Just you.
Okay.
Although there's 4 people looking at it right now.
That's probably everybody in chat.
Probably, yeah. Did everyone just come with me to go tag team her?
I set up the subreddit, and immediately after I finished setting it up and sending the first post, I realized I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this.
Easy. I'm just gonna post random photos.
Just random photographs?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the person's Pokemon Fusion photos in here.
Okay.
Oh, I can only add 20 images to a post at a time.
That's a lot of images. Maybe make separate posts.
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't even made rules for it or anything yet. I literally set it up and sent the first post, and I was like, well, now what?
The only rules is no racism, no porn, unless appropriately spoiler tagged.
I think those are just the default Reddit rules that come with TOS.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because those are basically the only rules on the Discord server, too.
Yeah, they are the only rule in any.
Speaking of, if you want to be notified of future streams and VODs, or if you want to hang out with us off stream, there's the link to the Discord right above the chair or down in the description of the VOD. Or both. I don't have a thing to give you guys the link to the Reddit, but we've said it out loud multiple times, so.
Yeah. Don't worry, a random link will appear in the Discord eventually.
Eventually, when I figure out what to do with it.
Dog, no! No! No!
You sound like you're in pain or panicked or both.
She ate my gummy worm!
Not the gummy worm.
In my hand!
Not your hand.
That, ma'am! I was eating that! You could just go to the bowl of gummy worms and not just take the one I have made a bite.
Rest in peace, gummy worm. It was eaten before its time.
No! Precious! It's not the gummy worm! He tried to do it again!
The sniffing feet beat us with a sock.
I can't even with you right now.
You know, maybe just move the gummy worms away from Precious?
She's following them.
Put them out of her reach? What's wrong now?
Yeah, I just felt like making a weird noise.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Dog.
These geeks are so overt. Give an apple to the Chihuahua and buff the trucklefish. And we can sell the blobfish to buy the cat. And we are back to the exact same team as last time.
I wonder if that's... Oh, that is a thing!
What's the thing?
r/D&D is a place.
Yeah. There's D&D memes.
I didn't know that.
There's also r/D&D memes. That one's also pretty good.
I just found normal D&D.
Nice. There's a bunch of D&D subreddits. And they are all bangers.
What the fuck?
Although I will warn you, I almost had a southern accent there. I will warn you that there is only 5 memes, and everybody just reposts and edit them.
I found a post on the D&D subreddit.
Okay.
Why is my dwarf not allowed at children's soccer games?
Why is their dwarf not allowed at children's soccer games?
It's not very long, so I'm gonna read this, okay?
Okay.
It's labeled as 5th edition D&D, so I don't know what that means.
That's the most recent one, the standard one that everybody plays. If you've bought a player's handbook within the last 10 years, it's 5th edition.
No, I've only bought the Dungeon Master's guides.
That's probably also 5th edition if you bought it in like the last 10 years.
I have. Okay. My party was tasked with going to the Feywild to stop the Winter Kingdom. We have 4 fake. From spreading their ice to the other districts and taking over the Feywild. My party currently in the Summer Kingdom had to talk to one noblewoman with information in regards to some artifacts. The problem is she was at her kid's soccer game and we were in a hurry. So we arrived at the game right when it was starting. We started up a conversation with the woman only to have us wait until the game ends to switch back into business mode. She was to us in soccer mom Karen mode, constantly talking about how good her kid is and how she was proud of how good he got. During halftime, the fairy kid came and disrespected me by calling me short, that my armor was ugly, that he could kick my ass, the works. All while the mom ignored the disrespect. The game was even, and it was the last kick. Right before the kid was going to win a point, I interrupted the DM by saying, I cast command poop. The kid failed to save and then stopped in place with a face of despair as he sharp.
Hang on. Proy842, welcome to the stream. You walked in on us playing Super Auto Pets while also reading Reddit. So yeah, we're listening to a dwarf go to a soccer game, I think in-game.
Yes, a dwarf in their D&D game is waiting for this mom to be out of personal time mode to work mode, and because the lady's kid called him short, he said, I cast command poop, and made this fairy kid shit himself on the soccer field. He is now banned. He is now banned from all soccer games in the summer side of the Fey realm. Yes, please.
If you like this super chaotic content that you just walked in on, why not leave a follow? And am I a chair VTuber? Not normally. No, I forgot that we were playing Super Auto Pets, so I forgot to turn on my VTuber model. Hang on, let me do that real quick. I originally had it off. I originally had it off because I was going to be playing something today. I can't remember. Why won't it let me go to my desktop? There we go. Let me just open my VTuber model. Also, thank you for the follow. I forgot to say it because I was babbling on about the model. But yeah, hope you like the chaotic content. We give chill vibes and chaos all the way.
Definitely. All the way.
Sorry, it takes a second for the model to boot up, so it's gonna take a sec before I appear.
I would like to mention that I want to play another D&D game, love.
Okay, I mean, we need people. We need to know. We don't know anybody. It's the problem.
Hey, streams, nerds, you want to play D&D? I'm calling them nerds right now.
Okay.
You guys want to play D&D with us? Because I want to use my Dragonborn Druid again. She in a bag. She waiting.
Do you want me to leave a poll in the Discord server to see if we should do D&D streams?
That would be awesome. Because maybe like all the cool streamers, they have like ongoing series of D&D.
Okay. My computer has slowed down significantly.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not affecting the stream too much.
It should be.
Let's move the cat onto the... Oh, I can't move the cat onto the cat because I don't have enough money to move the cat onto the cat.
So.
That makes sense. Yeah, but to explain my build right now, for anybody just listening or just joining, basically, at the start of battle, this eel will double its health. This cat, anytime I give anything food, doubles the effect of the food. This jerboa, anytime I give it an apple, gives everything +2/+2. and this worm creates a cheap apple every single round. Oh, and then this tropical fish permanently buffs health of everything around it. Don't worry, I'm a sap nerd. Okay. Insolent Teapots versus the legendary doggies. I know my... Oh, Super Autopets. Super Autopets. Okay, that's what SAP stands for.
Oh, wow.
Well, we have been defeated.
Again?
Yeah, you forget that I'm really, really bad at this game. How long did you want to go for tonight, by the way?
I mean, we've already been playing for what? An hour?
Hour 45.
Yeah, so about 2 hours? Yeah. Oh, I was just jump scared.
Okay.
Luna.
What?
I have the fear of human-made things underwater.
Okay.
At least submechanophobia.
Okay.
I just got jump scared by a gif of a shipwreck underwater.
Alright.
Because I did not expect to see a boat underwater. I was wholly unprepared and now very fucking scared.
I am sorry.
It's fine. It's just...
We're gonna be the cozy programmers, because I'm a programmer that is now wrapped in a blanket.
I'm sorry. I see tags for game theory on here.
On what?
On the D&D subreddit.
Okay, I was worried you were talking about the Kingdom Hearts lore breakdown.
No. I will post it, though. I'll post it somewhere. You know what? Since I'm here, let me go over to...
r/Kingdom Hearts or r/GT Live?
I found the game theorists.
Okay. I was worried that you're gonna post it to like r/Kingdom Hearts or something.
No.
Because like those are actual pros who actually know what's going on, and they'll probably call me out on all the bullshit I said. Because there were some parts where I was just making up. I will admit that. The cozy programmers versus the untouched bushes. With so many mice. You know a team is bad when you get swept by a mosquito. Like, that's kinda sad, buddy. You know? We want the oven mitts again. We will get the apple saved. In case we get the jerboa. Next 2 rolls are free. That sounds pretty good. If you're a complete loser who likes re-rolling.
Boom, it's posted.
To what? r/Game Theorists?
Yes.
Okay. I'll check
Your
it out.
name has been mentioned in it too. I literally just asked them to do a theory on it, and or watch your video.
What, on GT Live?
Yes.
No. The audio quality is so bad.
So, I've mentioned it in their YouTube comments for like a week now. I've tagged them in your video. I've now posted it to their subreddit.
It feels so bad.
And the fun part is I have multiple throwaway accounts.
The thing is, right, The thing I'm most worried about isn't the lore I said, because I feel confident in the lore, even the parts that I bullshitted. It's just the fact that the audio quality is going to be so bad that I feel embarrassed having it watched by such a big YouTuber who actually has good audio quality.
If he watches it, you do realize that people are gonna like swarm to you to see your stuff afterwards.
Yeah, but I don't have any more lore breakdowns to like release right now because again, I cannot afford the whiteboard software I was using.
Okay, fun fact. In Zoom, the whiteboard function is free.
Yeah, but you don't get the like flowchart thingy that I was using.
No, you don't. But you could use Prezi.
Prezi?
Yeah, Prezi. It just makes a presentation. Make a presentation.
I'll look it up. I'll have to do like a different franchise in the meantime then because I don't want to have to start all over with Kingdom Hearts. Because I did so much organizing during that stream.
Yeah, don't worry.
What series should I break down the lore of next? Because how do you follow up Kingdom Hearts?
Do you want to dip your toes into FNAF?
Oh. The thing is, right, I have a good grasp of FNAF. It's just, unlike Kingdom Hearts, I don't have the mental capacity to go through and give a chronological timeline without just straight up ripping off of the game theory chronological timeline.
Okay, then how about Soul series? You know, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, all those? That's
gonna take a while too, because I gotta like go through and watch and like actually sit down and watch playthroughs of all of them. I've had a playthrough of all of them like audio to me once because I just had it in the background while I was like playing games and stuff, but I'd have to like actually sit down and pay attention to what was happening.
Oh yeah, no, that would take a while. It's one of the most confusing games besides FNAF. It'll be fun.
At some point, I want to buy the Little Nightmares series and do a lore breakdown of that because I know that's pretty complicated. But like, I
mean, yeah, there's time manipulation, brain control, theft of bodies, you know, FNAF stuff, but you know, smaller. Well, no, technically the theft of bodies to turn into a giant, fleshy interior of a building that hijacks things, is on a city scale.
I also know that like the way they turn into the giant monstrosities is just by like losing motivation. But like I don't.
Much. You would die instantly.
Well, yes. I'll take a look through the games I do have to see what I can like give a lore analysis of, and then if
Super 5.
If people leave a comment in this VOD saying that they want more lore breakdowns, like if I get one comment saying that, I will do another lore breakdown that isn't Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody but you.
Aww.
Okay, actually, no, just 5 in general then. 5 from separate accounts. 5 different accounts have to request a second lore breakdown other than Kingdom Hearts, and I will look through my Steam library to see what I have. That is my promise to you, the viewers.
Come on, guys, you gotta help me. I want to torture her. I'm eating gummy worms out of a fucking bamboo steamer.
Cause like the cool thing, right, about me saying that I will do it if I reach a certain number of comments about it, is that's free engagement.
Yeah, it is.
I just got wiped by a mosquito. Remember how earlier I was talking about, you know, how you have a bad team when you get wiped by a singular mosquito?
Mm-hmm.
I just got wiped by a singular mosquito.
Uh,
I have never had so much karmic justice within one game of Super Auto Pets.
damn. I made onigiri this morning.
Well, that's good. I like some rice balls.
Filled them with chicken mayo.
You filled it with chicken mayo?
Hmm?
Huh.
For context, that is mayo and chicken mixed together.
That sounds like it's just chicken salad.
Yeah. Minus the pickles. Can we call it quits now?
Sure. Let me see who's going real quick. Twitch.tv.
You gotta fix your rigging's mouth to not frown every time you open it, because you're Muppet talking. You're Muppet
I'm sorry.
talking.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. It's just comically weird. You're Muppet talking.
I think it's because when I just do anything with it, I'll smile like this. So I think the rig was just picking up on that. Also, the fact that it's actively adapting to the fact that I'm smiling and trying to set that to my new default, which is a frown, is making it so much painful because I have to keep smiling more to keep it from frowning.
No, just stop. Give up. Give up. I'll never escape it. You frown forever.
Okay. Bulldog's going, so we're gonna raid him because he's cool and friend of the channel.
Yeah, woo!
Bulldog 45. I think it's 45. Is it 45? Yeah, Bulldog 45. Go tell Bulldog I said hi. And that, I don't know, tell him have fun with the Scary Games month. But yeah, hope you had fun. Hope you stay minty. You know the drill with all the shilling. I don't need to do that. Just check the description of the VOD, and bye. Peace.